1. Alex. I'd been sitting at my desk for what seemed like forever. I loosened my tie slightly and went back to my project. I had put in more hours this month than anyone else, and I couldn't see that changing anytime soon. The buzz of the main office died down to a hush that I still could hear from inside my office. My office that, while it had a window, overlooked the less attractive part of Manhattan. I looked up from my laptop, curious as to the cause of the silence. And then I saw her. My mouth went dry and my heart thumped. Her cascade of raven hair fell in perfect waves over her shoulders. Her crisp white suit showed off a figure that made me want to drool all over my keyboard. She was making her way to Angelo's office, the corner one I coveted but would probably never get, followed by her assistant and a couple more gawking employees. She disappeared from my view, and without getting up to stare out of my office at her, I let her image go. She was a knockout. She was the new boss. Old man Bellingham had finally given up his office to his granddaughter last week, and with only tiny glimpses of her in the past few days, no one except her assistant had been anywhere near her. And now she was here, on this floor. I was itching to get up out of my chair and hunt her down. I ached for just a glimpse of that gorgeous woman. Man, I've got it bad. I shook my head. Not only was she the boss, she was so far out of my league I might as well not even exist. An angry shout shattered the silence. Something crashed in Angelo's office. The air was filled with expletives. Christ, he was not happy. I wondered what happened, but only briefly, because then I saw her again. She glided right past my glass-fronted office, and my mouth dropped open. She looked at me with a slight tilt to her head, but she never stopped her confident stride. Her eyes were the color of emeralds, and they glittered just as brightly, and then she was gone as quickly as she had come. I snapped my mouth closed as Rick sidled into my office and sat opposite of me with a self-satisfied look on his face. "I know the deal," he said as he sat back and put his ankle to his knee. I just looked at him, not giving him the satisfaction of asking. I was dying to know, but Rick was an arrogant son of a bitch who liked to think he knew it all. Encouraging him was not on my to-do list today. The silence grew in my office as the normal level of noise resumed on the floor, announcing the departure of Lady Bellingham. I glanced over Rick's shoulder. A door slammed and Angelo stormed to the elevators with a box in his hands. My eyes widened and found Rick's. He looked smug, and then I had to ask, what the fuck happened? "She fired Angelo," Rick said with glee. "She went in there like butter wouldn't melt and canned his ass, effective immediately. She has balls, man, I'll tell you that." "What?" I said in disbelief. "She fired him?"
Sample complete. Ready to continue?